Hey, what's up you guys, it's Connor, and today I'm going to be talking about my 2016 New Year's resolutions, even though it's already been, what, 3 weeks into the new year? Better late than never. So first off, I'm going to talk about the bookish resolutions that I have. In 2016, I've challenged myself to read 60 books. I know that's not as many as I read last year. I think I read 130 books, things, because of graphic novels and such, but I don't want to set myself an unrealistic goal, and I'm also gonna be pretty busy this year towards the latter half of the year, so I don't know how much time I'm gonna have for reading. So I figured I would set it low, and then if I actually reach it, I'll bump it up and keep going like that. One of my main goals within reading is I want to start marathoning series more. I have a bunch of series that I own all of the books, and so I can just marathon straight through them and be done with the series and move on. And so that's kind of what I want to do. I want to finish up a lot of series that I've been reading for a very long time, and I want to limit the number of series that I'm starting so I can kind of get a handle on all of that and have a reasonable amount of series ongoing and finish up series within a reasonable amount of time. And because I own so many books within the series that I'm trying to finish, I'm going to participate in the hashtag read my own damn books. I own, what, 120 something unread books, and I think I have 400 something read books. So I mean, I'm still in a reasonable ratio, but I would like to have that number back to a normal amount, and for me a normal amount is around 30. So by the end of the year I would like to have 30 or less unread books on my shelf, so I will definitely be using the read my own damn books hashtag on Twitter this coming year because I need to do that. And because I'm trying to get my TBR pile down a little bit, I'm going to try to buy less books. I know I have huge book hauls on this channel, but the book hauls that are humongous usually happen around Christmas and New Year's time because it's obviously Christmas, and then my birthday is a couple days after New Year's, so that's when I gather all of the books that I read. But last Christmas I had not read all of the books that I'd gotten the previous year, and so they just piled up on top of each other and it's becoming a little bit stressful. So I'm going to buy less books so I can make a bigger dent in my TBR pile and just have an overall better ratio. And because I'm not too stressed on how much I'm gonna be reading, and I'm not stressed about going and getting books and keeping up with all of the hype on different books, I'm going to be buddy reading less. Currently, I buddy read all the time. I buddy read like 2 or 3 books at the same time, and that stresses me out. I'm not gonna do it anymore. I think I just need to take a step back, slow my roll, just enjoy each book as I'm reading it. I'm still gonna be buddy reading, like January was chock full of buddy reads, but I'm not going to be scheduling myself to read books with people as much because I start getting stressed. I'm like, I need to finish this book before I can get to this book that I'm supposed to be reading with this person at this certain date, and that's just not how I want to do my reading. I'm a mood reader. I like to read whatever I want, and that's another thing that I want to do is just read whatever the heck I want, whenever I want. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that. And some of the things that I want to read are things that are outside of my normal fantasy, science fiction, and middle grade. I love those genres a lot. I'm gonna continue to read a ton of books in those genres, but I'd like to expand just a little bit to areas that I've read books in that I have liked, but I haven't explored much into them. So adult literary fiction is something that I would like to get into. Like, for instance, I loved A Visit from the Goon Squad by Jennifer Egan. I love this book, and it's an adult literary fiction book. Like, I tabbed a ton, and I don't tab books ever. Like, you'll never see me have tabs in books, but I tabbed this book because it was amazing. So I'd like to read some more books from that genre. Like, I'm planning on reading Inside the O'Briens, which is the same thing. It's about Huntington's disease. Sounds fascinating. I'd also like to get more into memoirs and nonfiction books, some books on motivation and stuff like that, and then also comedy memoirs. I find them really entertaining. I'm super excited to read the couple that I already have on my shelves. The one by Amy Poehler and also one of the ones by Jenny Lawson. So if you have any recommendations of those 2 genres, I'd love to have them because I'm gonna probably be using my library a little bit more this year for books that I want to read that are not already on my shelf. I want to save a little bit more money as well because I'm planning on going to grad school this year, so yeah, gotta save up for that. As for reviews, I feel like I do a fair number of reviews. I think I would just like to keep that going. I'm not going to pressure myself to review a certain number, but usually within a month I review 2 or 3 books that I have read, so I think I'm just going to keep that up. I think that I'm improving slowly on my book reviews, and so I would like to just keep that going within 2016. As for my channel, I would love to keep my content consistent. Last year, I got Lyme disease, and so I was gone for a big portion of the year dealing with that and recovering. And this year, I'm planning on staying more healthy. Obviously, I'm not doing too great on that so far, but I'm not gonna get really sick. Fingers crossed. And so I'll be able to make consistent videos. I'm not gonna hold myself to posting on a certain day of the week because that's just not how I am, but I want to post at least once or twice a week, and I think that that's a good manageable number that I can do with pre-filming and stuff like that. Like, I have videos coming out for the next couple of weeks at this point, and yeah, it's like really not stressful. It's super easy to do, so that's something that I will for sure be doing in 2016. With that being said, I would also like to do some other videos besides booktube videos. The majority of my videos will still be booktube videos, but I would like to do some other videos, some more personal videos, some more vlog style videos. I'm planning on doing more videos with Nook, because who doesn't love Nook? And so I hope that you guys will like seeing those. If you don't want to watch them, not a big deal, but they will just be here on my channel if you want to learn a little bit more about me and my life. This year, a couple of personal goals. One is going to be that I want to do more things with Nook. I want to go hiking more. I like hiking. I like being outside, and so for the past, I don't know how many months, I've become a recluse and I've been inside a lot, so I want to get back outside and I want to start doing more activities outside. I got a new bike for Christmas, so I'm planning on doing a lot of biking, and I also got bike joring equipment, which, if you don't know, is where you can hook your dog up to your bike and take him bike riding with you. So maybe I'll make a couple videos of doing that with Nook as well, so that should be pretty fun. And my last resolution is another personal one, is what everyone always says, is that I would like to get back into shape. When I was a sophomore in college, I rode for the University of Florida, and I was in such good shape. I had a really good physique that I want to get back this year. I probably won't be able to do that, but it's something that I want to work towards, and I think that I can get fairly close to that if I try hard enough, and so that is going to be something that I make a priority this coming year. So those are going to be all of my resolutions. I'm sure I have more just like in my subconscious, but those are the ones that I am going to be actively working towards in the coming year. Let me know down in the comments what your New Year's resolutions were, and if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!